Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Wise Woman Way cooking segment of Fat of the Land. I smell something that smells good. This is part 3 of our breakfast muffin. It smells so good, fresh out the oven. Wow, look at that. Okay, so we're going to take one out and see how it tastes. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, the 3 in the back here has sausage in it for the meat lovers, and that's okay. That's what you do. And these are these 3 muffins here have no meat in it at all. So here we go. We're going to try one out. We're going to take our food spatula here, and we're going to take it out. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me show you. I'm glad you guys tuned in to part 3 to see the finished product. Here we go. And I just want you to see how it's going to look. I tell you what, I'll put it up here and let you get a look at it. Look at that. So right here you can see that the cheese is on top. There's a soft egg inside here. Look at that. With a lot of shredded fried potatoes and onion. And at the bottom here, you see is cheese. Wow, that looks delicious. We're going to cut it open so you guys really get to see what it looks like. Here we go. Look at that. Wow. See the egg in that? Oh my goodness, you have the cheese, the shredded potatoes and onions, lightly seasoned with the egg, and some more shredded cheese up top. Now, if you're guys interested in knowing what our ingredients we use for our breakfast muffin, I'm going to give it to you 1 second, but I am just dying to taste this breakfast muffin. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? My, my, my. So here we go. That is really delicious. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. And see, we create this. This is for on the go or at any time. But you can just throw these muffins, just like any type of breaded or cake muffin. Put it in your bag. You can reheat it, or you can take it out from the freezer or the fridge and let it warm. And you can just eat it just like this. But it's a full meal. And today, in this modern society, we have so much going on. I mean, maybe it's cut down just a little behind the pandemic, but we need to be able to create recipes like this. Anyway, delicious. So, along with my muffin, we have some fresh squeezed watermelon juice. Straight from the watermelon with the black seed. Cheers, you guys, to life, the good life. When you can grow and juice your own stuff. Fresh squeezed watermelon juice. It doesn't get any better than that. Anyway, here's the ingredients for our breakfast muffin. Okay. In a large pan, you put a little oil, shredded sharp cheese, and you're going to use some shredded potatoes, fresh yellow onions, lightly seasoned with a seasoning salt, lightly, and also use some black pepper and a little bit of sea salt, very lightly. Okay. We also use dried greens. The greens were dried green onions, as well as dry dill and parsley. And for the meat lovers, we put a little sausage in it for you. because this is a zone where it's a non-judgment zone. People do what they do, and people learn things in their own time. Yes, we educate, we inform, we inspire, and try to motivate. Well, we do. So, if you eat meat in your food, that's you. Okay, we all got to work out our own soul salvation with our minds, body, and soul. We have to align them to become one. So when we begin to think, when we speak, and in our behavior, you see that balance, harmonious balance in life. However, if you guys would like the full recipe from our Fat of the Land archives, shoot a comment at the bottom of this video. You can also email us at Golden Rule, GOLDENRULEWMLLC1 at gmail.com. Also, you can send us an email as well at thewisewomanways@gmail.com. Okay, you guys, please subscribe to support what we're doing. Share our videos, especially to newbies who just got their apartment or need to learn how to cook. Okay, and also press that like button and that notification button so you'll know the last or the next video that's coming up. This is part 3 of the breakfast muffin, and thank you guys for hanging in there with us. We're going to come back with more of our recipes from the Fat of the Land archive. And remember, we've been creating food from our foremothers, and we take what is handed down and we put our own thing to it and run with it. Well, that's what people do. That's what we do. We have handed down recipes from our mothers. And so, like I said, shoot an email, put something in a comment, give me some feedback on how we doing. And if you guys want to help out financially, you can Cash App us at Elizabeth with an E, Teresa. In front of the Elizabeth is the $, ELIZABETH, Teresa, TERESA. You guys have a wonderful day. I enjoy bringing you guys food creations to help you out, help us out in what we do. Stay tuned to our next video. We will be in the garden. Join us there in the garden. Let's see what's growing in our wild garden. It has been abundant this year for us, and it has put a lot of food on our table, and we are blessed. Our goal is to be able to create a much bigger garden so we can have food flowing, so we can be able to help people who are in need, who need food. And we're talking about fresh food as it was meant to be, not anything packed from the supermarkets and been on these shelves and in these warehouses and stuff for God knows when, across seas. We're talking about fresh food. You guys have a lovely day. And as we always say, remember to be well, be wise as you can, and this comes through practice. And don't ever let no one steal your joy. Keep moving forward in life. This is your life. You get this one life to live. Live it to the fullest, feeding your mind, your body, as well as your spirit. If you leave anything out, you're going to be unbalanced in life. Love yourself. First and foremost, love your parents. Love the God in you and other people and animals and plants as well. Let's try to do good in our society. Let's help to stop the global warming by, recycling our trash and recycling, so many things that we can use over and over. Like I take the eggshells, I throw them in my dishwater, peelings from fruits and vegetables, I throw them in my dishwater because I know everything that's in there, like the skins of the orange peelings or whatever, that if I keep my hand in the water long enough or in many days like that, it helps my skin. It serves us. And I always thought that way because I grew up a lot under my grandmother. She was a Libra. She was a woman of substance and stern in life, at least in her older days when she dragged me around with her to all the organizations and everything into church. But she was a real businesswoman. She had her hand in everything, real estate, you name it. Anyhow, always in any case or situation, always try to think higher. Once again, I don't know no more than you know. But one thing I know for sure, as a professor once told me, I know what I know, and no one can take that from me. I am a student for life. I learned from everybody, from everything, regardless of age, color, where you live, what you got, what your gender is. None of those things matter, not to me. I care less about those things. I consider myself, and I know for a fact that I am a spiritual person. I know about the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I also respect that, and I reverence that. The same thing with Islam, Buddhism, or whatever. But I learned that I have found something that's more precious than anything I ever known. And it have caused me to be myself, follow my passion. And that is finding and knowing and understanding my African spiritual system. I found my truth. It does not get no better than that. One more thing. Never, ever, ever let anyone put you in a box or try to project what you ought to be doing in life unless it's definitely something that you need to know. People find things out in their own season, but some people are exposed when they go to schools of higher learning. So, it's your life. You pick the lock. But I know when you read books and things of those matter, it pushes you into exposure of a lot of different things without question. If you sit, never pick up a book or go to the bookstore and read. I know we have all this technology out here and people are really, reading online, and that's an awesome thing. That's a good thing. But just think about this, and I'm going to leave this with you, food for thought. Now, we know that when we come here, it's all about a spiritual thing. We have a purpose. And when we leave here, we leave in spiritually. So, my friends, I ask you, is it worth gaining the whole world, becoming fashioned by the world, to lose your very God-given senses? I think not. Okay? So you guys be well. And remember to subscribe and like and share. Ashe.